撳咗啦。唉。睇唔睇到啊？玩英文定玩中文啊？狗卷勁型喎 ！Preparing shaders， 唉 ，deepen 小白狗 Robin 會聽到電視嗌佢嘅咩？係喎，係喎，超快喎！唉，要撈 shader。啊！英國飛英國之前買咗啦，冇用㗎嘛。但我唔係好習慣用呢個 Xbox 手掣，要習慣下先。啊！插電啊嘛，無線都得嘅。記得咯喎，唔係好記得咯喎。插住先咯。我冇 set up 呢個手掣啊，好似未 connect 啊，所以我插住先。唉，好煩啊 ！Carry shaders。
Menu reader. Off. Press spacebar to toggle. Colorblind. Menu reader. Menu reader. Menu reader. Menu reader voice. Microsoft George. Select a voice for the menu reader. Menu reader voice. Microsoft George. By selecting accept, I agree to the WB Games end user license agreement, privacy policy, including affiliates. F accept, P privacy policy, including terms of service, privacy policy, including affiliates.
我想 cancel， 我想 off 咗佢，我撳唔返出去啊。
Read EULA. Accept. Claim your rewards. Link accounts.
等下先，我哋由頭開過。佢嗰個 menu reader 真係咧，佢係咁喺度讀埋啲，喺度讀我耳仔好痛啊！係咁同我 menu reader，menu reader。我哋重新嚟過，重新嚟過。Oh shit！彈晒出嚟啲嘢。你哋睇咗咁多 gameplay， 有冇知道啲咩任務應該要做？
Preparing shaders. Depending on your hardware, this may take a few minutes. Please wait for the process to complete.
喂，好煩啊！佢係 menu read 我啊，可唔可以熄咗佢㗎？我撳錯一掣，撳唔翻出去啊！
Menu reader. Off. Press spacebar to toggle.呢個係咩嚟㗎？我諗下邊個地理位置最好先。我就係知道，唉，屌，仆街啦！乜嘢揀嘅？轉性別啊！我唔想做男人啊！我有得揀，有得揀 difficulty 嘅喎。唔係啊，我撳緊有啲乜嘢啊？可以自己教㗎。咁有排玩喎，我哋。好啊。我邊有咁黑啊，白啲嘅，哇！好難啊，太多嘢揀啊！ 〜
個好啲啊？專心。有得揀髮型喎。哇！哇！有得揀顏色啊頭髮，哇！越嚟越似我啦。你又知嘅？你fuck 你又知嘅？仆街！我教緊。一笪個髮型咯。咁樣衰。咁樣整個冇咁老，好老嗰啲啊。有冇個靚啲㗎？我有 freckles 可以揀，成面都係雀斑嘅，真係幾靚。哇！有得揀 marking 啊，可以加，哇！可以加好多爪痕喺塊面度啊！哇！刀疤，我唔要有刀疤，要光滑嘅皮。冇啊，冇得揀啊！哇，好似我啊，好似我啊，似我個鼻冇咁高啊，但係可唔可以較扁啲個鼻啊？最中意就係呢啲遊戲啦，可以慢慢揀。哇，好有英氣啊！呢條名。哇，佢 voice 係咩啊
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
我揀緊聲，講嘢男人聲。
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. A few cobwebs and some
有得
dust.
揀 pitch
Nothing.
啊嘛
That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
哇，我想揀
A few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful.
That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
冇得揀個鼻，全部啲鼻都咁鬼死高嘅。冇得揀喎，但係咯，個鼻全部都係咁。呢個咧，呢個咧，呢個邊咧？喂，呢個 OK 啦。喂，呢個得喎，好鬼喎，呢個都，哇，係男人樣嚟嘅呢個。冇辦法啦，全部都係咁樣。 樣衰啊！整翻啱啱嗰個啦，好樣衰啊！哇，好樣衰啊！唉，仆街成隻河馬咁。哈哈，呢個好樣衰。喂，得咯，啲面型咯 ，OK，可唔可以自己畫㗎？好老啊啲樣。好醜啊！都唔係好記得啱啱一開始揀邊個嚟。就咁啦，頭髮可以揀嗰啲顏色，可以黑深色啲咯。可以整紫色嘅眼啊！哇，可以整紅色嘅眼。追我啊！成個金梨咁嗰啲顏色啊！我哋要玩啲紫色眼啊！睇下先。紫色眼幾型啊！紫色眼啊！有咩可以改？有咩唔可以改？屌，小事啦呢啲，髮型可以改就得啦。我戴紫色唔好睇啊，試過啦。面型唔改得嘛嘛，皮膚色都唔改得。全好似冇乜分別。就咁啦，唉，就咁啦，唔好再改啦。啊，要打名啊！叫咩名好啊？整啡啲。幾啡啊？淺紅啡得唔得啊？咩啊？你睇到咩？啊，呢隻咯，咁咪就係。好，我哋叫咩名啊？哎，屌，係咁打啲儀式添。 Snom。啊！屌你老味，撳錯掣，嚇死我！嚇死我，以為由頭嚟過添又要。咁樣啦，開始啦。
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I'm so sorry, George. You can't make it.哦，但係份中佢有好多 DHL 車喺度嗰個。
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
嚇，left for
Just barely.
啊係喎，Scotland 喺 Scotland 喎。
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
哇！喺人哋面前咁樣講嘢，好冇？
Have you seen this?
哎呀，呢個報紙嘅。
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died. wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We do not know.
哇！我俾人水仙埋住。
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key! Give me your hand! Accio!
啊喲！學佢先。真係
Are you all right? You're hurt.
受傷啦！我
Perhaps a bit.
係咩？Abyss 咩？你就係
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
要 hold 下邊要。哇！咁樣就補晒佢㗎啦，有乜支 potion？
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
George 呢個名真係
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air?
Attacking a carriage?
A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Never.
Sir? Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
行快啲啦！
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
呢個跌落去。
I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey,
哇！
but I am
哇
certain it
好
was
恐
to
怖
do with that search.
啊！推佢落去。
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
喂，你咁都睇到有個 path 有 path 嘅。喂，屌，唔制啊！
But, sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of
我跑
lost
喎，我
magic?
跑喎，快！
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
唉，
Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
好有塊鏡喺度嘅。What is this？
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were
我
practicing.
冇 practice 過。
Focus on the center.
啊，out 嘅呢個。哇！我都識個 spell。
Excellent.
Active angle. Some player prefer to select target and move over the jump and drop. 即係咁細㗎咩？
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
嚇！打個教授好緊張。
Ah, there.
屌又行翻轉頭，
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself.
Steady yourself.
Reparo.
Reparo。咁求其嘅名，我聽啲想講羅蘭，聽唔係羅蘭係羅琳。Reparo。
Almost there.
好多嘢講，喺度啦。係一定好難玩嘅遊戲，我唔準呢個嘢嘅工作，係咩？但手殘咗啊嘛。
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
我都冇買，我都冇買 DLC。我冇買 DLC 嘅。
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Explorer 係啊 Professor。之後仲有啲咩喎？有啲咩做啊？啊呢度啊呢度。
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
個人嘅屋企，成個紅絲咁樣佢。好暈，喂，完㗎啦吓？屌啊！咁辛苦。 爛個玻璃樽就唔好再整啦。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
佢啦，係啊。喂，哇嚇死我！屌，真係跑過嚟。隻鬼。
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
我哋去過
What
㗎。
room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
我哋去銀行啊。
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
咦，我哋
I
個
don't
銀行啊
believe it.，
好似啊呢度，勁似喎呢度，我喺度影過相㗎。喂，起身啊！仆街，返工啊！起身啊！
Hello?
你講咩啊？你有 delay 㗎嘛？做乜啫？仆街起身啊！返工啊！
It can't be.
It can't be.
Just a moment.
Just a moment.
Oh,
Just a moment.
where are we here?
好似啊。Just a moment.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Wizarding Bank.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Mode number 12.
Precisely.
Precisely. 擺明你唔知啦，廢柴。
The key?
Okay.
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
屌，真係傻㗎，傻㗎佢。要
This
學生
way,
提
then.
佢先得喎，啲 professor 冇腦㗎。Key 咧一條啫嘛，就
Stay close.
After you.
你行先啦，你行先你先。哇，好靚啊！嗰盞燈就係我翻嚟波特嗰影成燈。
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
我喺度講廢話啫嘛。我都想搭呢架車，其實佢應該整呢個咁樣嘅哈利波特。
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to Vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
快少少啦，咁快嘅。屌，你有鬼用？好啦，換咗你啊。
Vault number.
Cell number。
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
做咩呢個咁可疑嘅呢條證？好似咧歧視人類咁喎。我唔係 muggle 喎，好可疑啊！佢主角個樣，即係我個樣。呢個人咧，咩配合仔？
Professor,
Hmm?
the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
哇！佢真係啊，真
Like
係
the
啊！
glow you saw on the portkey
真係啊！
container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank.
仔仆街，
Rare anyone goes there anymore.
睇啊！啱啱嗰隻嗰個帶住個格，你可唔好揼翻
Here we are.
想見到等我覆個名先。
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for your help。你唔使 thank you 佢啦，賢仔嚟嘅呢啲全部都好可疑啊！啱啱個守衛咁嘅賢仔嚟啦，歧視人。跳。
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
哇！咁打落嘅，哇！閂就閂。
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
嚇
Let me think. There must be something here.
，video
Revelio perhaps?
video
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
喂，等陣先，呢個咩嚟㗎？我屌，點玩嘅呢個？嚇死我咩？哦，咁樣。
Revelio. There! I saw something.
我睇
Move a bit closer and try again.
又係嗰個嘢，
A door.
死咗咯。
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
Lumos！
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
喂，點解要跟住你行啫？喂，行快少少啦，快些用 spell。
I see something up ahead.
啊，你睇到嘢？
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
喂，碌地沙，碌地沙。哇，點樣上去啊？哇！
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
你得啦，我有
That
眼
statue.
出嚟㗎。
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
盲咗啊！呢度咯。咦？即係點啊？係咪真係要我用 value 啊？
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is, The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos 啊，我哋要 Lumos。哇哇，好快好快！哇哇，紅色追住我。其實真係唔知佢用，佢而家日本啊嘛。You have acquired one lightning charm. Lumos。係啊，睇先 ，O out Y。
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
哇！屌你老味，都要打交啊！打石像。哇！
Look out!
哇！喂 ，potato，嚇 potato，
Accio!
唔係 potato， 唔係
Descendo!
potato。
Levioso! Depulso!
Expulso，
Expulso!
expulso。哎呀！屌屌屌屌屌 ！potato。
Descendo! Confringo! Potato! Levioso! Depulso! Expulso! Confringo! Lumos!
potato。
Stay close!
Lumos.
Lumos。哇哇，Professor 唔撚咗啊！
Professor?
喂
Professor
咁恐怖
Fig!
呢個恐怖遊戲嚟嘅
Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
全部啲
Where am I supposed to go?
呢啲天真係
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
好似 Elsa 咁，我覺得。
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
好似 Elsa 咁喎 ，Let it go through。嚇又要自己再嚟多次啊！唔好咁啦，好辛苦喎。
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
嚇唔好啦，唔慘㗎。
Lumos. Potato.
誒 potato 啲。
Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflection. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
屌你老味啊！要開始。
Lumos.
potato 點撳㗎？點啊？喂，我 potato 啊，我要
Potato.
哇！佢一嘢斬我喎！我屌！喂，屌我唔係好明白。
Potato.
屌我咪撳咗咯。佢教我所以 hold Y during potato to stun enemy stupefy。吓，仲有㗎？喂，屌點解我睇唔到佢啊？ 我死啦！我 我有 excuse， 我第一次用呢個手掣玩啫。Hold Y， 可唔可以問我啦？死啦！
Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive. For viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Follow my lead. 睇人哋啲記憶。喂，出邊有嘢嘅？喂，出邊有個影啊！係咪哥布林俾佢入嚟破壞啊？喂，紅子喎！
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes,
我都想咩
and if we
我
are
唔想
correct,
做啲八
Charles,
卦，我哋
the
八
witch
卦
or。wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that
喂，
knowledge
得啦，知啦，唉，
and the
解咯，
responsibility that
都唔係
accompanies
有
it.
教無類嘅你。
We've done all that we can.
喺人哋裝修喎，哇！呢個腦度拎到得嘅，睇完之後好暈。
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed,
But could never.
but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems,
Are the king.
are the key to understanding why. We were...
Rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
都話咗人㗎啦。
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
都話
I
耳仔㗎啦。
was right.
Ranrock.
Red Rock.
Seems my reputation precedes me.
I was thinking.
I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
喂，其實咧啲妖精咧，好似人哋打唔死，
Sir,
殺到好勁。
they have the key to the vault.
哥布林。
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
哦，死咗。咁佢又唔殺佢。
I have no patience for traitors.
嚇，佢係 traitor。
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
點會贏到呢個啱你？出茅招嘅你兩隻手，搞錯啊！哇！有隻黑豹出嚟。 哇！大劍一劈，哇！走啦，頭！
I know a way out.
Professor！
Oh!
哦！哇！真係好玩啊！呢入學儀式。
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
分類啊！我哋準備分入學院。因為黑森林。因為唔知佢睇咗人哋總結緊。不過有睇《哈利波特》人都知道係咁嘅真係。你有睇嘅？哇！《哈利波特》唔係國教話之有講《哈利波特》。 memory 卡都 support 唔到 4K，2K 啫嘛。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
喂，分類啦！咩啊
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
樣啊？睇唔真嘅。
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
嚇咁乞人憎嘅，有冇咩新怪？
I'll be in touch.
我哋喺度影到相㗎，飯廳未到。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a
我想
seat.
講咧，Professor Black 咁串嘴嘅，睇我係咩人先？嚇！
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start class. 啲人想 start class。
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
嚇係咩啊？係咩啊？我唔知喎，random 啊，不如我邊個眼？
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability.
我諗下我想去邊個
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
屌唔係可以再揀個，你都戇鳩嘅。邊個校服好睇啲啊 ？Slytherin 嗰套好似冇咁好睇嘅。跟住去 Ravenclaw 嘅 Ravenclaw 嗰個咧 ，Ravenclaw 套校服好靚㗎，好似個交換廳、交誼廳。嚇！幫我 search 下，梗唔得啦！蛇丸，你睇我第一關嘅卡關都已經知。 邊度校服最靚先？
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
我唔想去黑扶貧啊，但個唔係黑扶貧咩？係咁柒嘅成件事。其實我係
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Slytherin 咧，個 cam 咧太暗啦。其實我都應該去蛇，應該係食蛇嘅。大蛇。
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Black 係邊個啊？黑天鵝真係 Black 咩？
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Fuck 入 common room 要答問題喎，仆街啦！而家 Ravenclaw 好似係要答問題。
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
仆街啦！今次我翻唔到屋企啦。
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
我唔使我答嘅，唔使我答就得啦，唉。
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
我覺得個獅子院都好靚喎，但係。
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
都唔關事啦。哇，好靚啊呢度，好靚啊！哇，好靚啊藍色。我開窗。好靚啊呢度。 點樣跑啊？仆街！點樣跑？哦，咩話？ 但係呢個好靚喎。I bet must be details about his days at Hogwarts when he was student time.
I like to keep a bit of Wiggenweld potion under mine.
冇撚禮貌。
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Isn't Hufflepuff to like plagues?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
If you ask any Hufflepuff, they'll tell you there's a better...
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant! You'd think you could... Why, hello.
Hello.
Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Just have to wait for the right moment. Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Everett?
Hey there. New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust
Revelio.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
Field guide challenge. Field guide.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
哇，點解 Revelio 有啲嘢出嚟？如果肉眼都睇到啦，要 review 喎。咩啊？問好。呢個一定係一個謎團。獨角獸三號892。啊！屌啦，星嗰啲級數我全部都唔識啊！一定要揾答案。
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall 係邊啫？我唔知係邊個㗎。哦，呢度。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hogsmeade
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
學咩啊？Archeos，唔識讀添。Leviosa，我知道，都要去嘅啦。冇得去。點樣去啊？
Revelio.
I tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week. I dropped everything.
Have no magical properties. 點解我點怪？快啦！
Not sure.
Revelio.
Me or her?
Ugh. What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
咁突然嘅呢件事，點去㗎嗰個地方？
Revelio.
唔係 painting 嘅 fuck you。要上堂啊！要上堂啊！點解？我唔要緊，我要上呢個。好難，我唔識操作啊！
Revelio.
I won't talk about this.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. The last book. Very good. Happens to the best of us. That's it. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Phew. Accio.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go.
Brilliant. Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
That's it. us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Phew.
Excellent control there.
Here we go. There we go.
Stay focused.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done 喎，佢 well done 喎，但係佢話贏咗都冇獎勵㗎啦。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You know it.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. one often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Legendary glove 喎，大件。Standard 傳說 no 乜嘢喎，冇 L 用。Collectibles。Appearance.
Hello. How's your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Bye.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio. Revelio.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard! Levioso!
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, it's good. Now, the bit well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Protego. Case name. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quickler.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Always thought Levioso was for first years.
Levioso. Accio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
I prefer to keep things friendly.
What are you up to now?
I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my broom after class.
Is lovely. Or was it Lower Hogsfield? Well, both Hogsfields. I adore shopping in Hogsmeade after it snowed. It's so... what's the word? Magical.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
he continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
哇！你個死人 spy 嚟㗎。喂，唔知喎，揀邊個啊？有咩分別啊？唔同黑妹咯，同啲蛇丸啊，心入邊係屬於蛇丸。
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
嚇！即係點啊？哇！有功課做喎，有冇搞錯啊？撚貓先，咦？唔撚同咗嘅隻貓。隻貓好得意。冇肉俾你食啊！撚多下先。唔好喵啦，唉，好忙啊，要做功課啊。
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect a flying page near a broken statue. Broken.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir. At the ready.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
XAA. A. Reperero.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Accio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Reparo. Reparo.
喂，呢個咪就係
feeling myself at all.
哇咩事啊？
Glumbumble treacle in my teeth.
哇好核突啊！
Natty doesn't seem to mind having her mother.
哇好核突啊！呢個 fountain，
I'd hide in my
哇好核
room if
突
it were me.
嘔水咁
In
樣喎佢。
Transfiguration, I switched the writing ink with flobberweb.
咦行錯路添，快啲啦！
Revelio.
咩 review 啊？冇嘢 review。佢有好多寶箱咁樣，但係全部揾唔到。咩啊？哦喺度。啊有個 armor 可以着喎。Infantry。唔係 infantry 咩 gear。吓冇撚用啊呢塊嘢，咁我要嚟做咩？拜拜啦！
Natty
我屌你老味唱歌。
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, Miss Scott.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
唉，我都唔想同你一齊去嘅，都冇得揀。
Hello, Sebastian.
因為你真係
Ah,
good，
my new charge. I'm
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you're in
have
dire
more-
need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then.
唉，好乞人憎嘅。
Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
不過全部人啲樣都好鬼串嘅，得我一個係好人，全部都打壓嘅。
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
They really shouldn't allow food.
你好似好人咁喎，有咩捉啊呢度
Revelio.
Revelio。喂，呢度邊度嚟㗎？哦 fuck 啊 fuck 霍格華茲出邊。
Potato。
屌！呢個 potato。
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
喂，呢個人好威啊！
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
我就係要呢啲學生帶我啊 ，detention 嘅好朋友。喂，跑過去啊！做一個巫師，可唔可以有啲好啲嘅嘢咧？一定陣間又撞到個壞人啦！啱啱話要避開嗰個唔知咩柒頭。
Revelio。
嚇！呢個水壺，個水壺自己。
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me.
Potato.
As is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
搞錯，竟然幫咗你！哇，呢個咩嚟㗎 ？Levioso， 睇下先，呢個咩嚟㗎？哇，有英文。 Unforgivable curse， 我想學呢啲啊，就係要呢啲啊。啊嗰個。Stupefy， 咁歪，呢個咧？ 呢個咩嚟㗎？哇，好多嘢，好多嘢，唉，唔睇嘅。我跑你又跑，人跑你又跑。
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
邊度有嘢啊？吓，少少咋？喂，俾我執多幾束啦！喇叭花，喇叭啊！
Accio. Reparo.
喂， 幫我執多啲啊！見佢話咁有用，喂，好煩啊！呢啲要執啊！Here，Potato。呢度咧？呢度咧？因為喺呢度都好似有嘢執喎。Moonstone。哇！佢又真係傻仔咁企喺度等我執完嘢。
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Reparo.
You certainly don't see that every day.
喂。喂，有蘑菇汁嘅地下。
Reparo. Accio.
同我傾偈啦，唔同我傾偈，冇撚禮貌。
Reparo.
呢隻可唔可以執？呢隻蟲冇得捉嘅。哇！屌！咁樣紅色字咁樣，我冇 abandon 佢咯，行開少少啫，真係啊！
To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
哇！我都想去
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in their defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
速戰。佢係咩樣啊？要低頭唔望人。
Potato.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
嚇！點解同佢講啊？佢哋好熟啊！可唔可以捐入去？我捐唔揾到入。我屌完後面通，仆街！邊有嘢執喎？呢度好似，哇！有錢啊！唔係。唉，行一世都未行到過去啦。Why?
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black. Dubious honor indeed.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
唉，神跑咁樣啊！跑幾耐先到啊？到未啊？唉屌！
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Wow, 好大喎，咩事啊？要慢慢行啊，慢慢行啊，慢慢行啊！屌，我想出去，離開個畫面。喂，冇搞錯啊，都 exciting 嘅。lock 咗唔俾我行。
Stop, girl, I won't.
屌
Put on a bit of weight.
買啲魔杖先。
Merlin's blooming cake.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
咁核突嘅呢啲嘢，有啲唔啱我啦。咁核突。
Oh my! Oh goodness! Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
變態佬咁。哇，唔 OK 啊，唔 OK 啊，唔靚啊。
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Dusty pink, light brown.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
哇！呢個咁似節骨木魔杖嘅。哇！呢支唔似哈利波特嗰支嘢，唔係亂噏。
Curious indeed.
誒，唔好咁講嘢啦，俾我自己揀啦，嘈我。
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
呢支幾靚 ，natural, classic 嘅黑色都好似好型。
How intriguing.
喂，屌！嚇死我咗，咁樣確定添。好似拎住支樹枝咁，做咩樹枝
Curious indeed.
好難揀咯，咁多選擇嘅，點解要好多選項喎
How intriguing.
要有得揀木。
Curious indeed.
嚇！點啊？有咩分別啫？都冇分別㗎啦，係嘛？ quite bendy 啊！ would be 睇先 reasonable。
How intriguing.
哇，咁長咧！
Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Elderwood 啊有，我記得我咪應該跟翻我自己得出嚟嘅結果啊，係咪上翻 Pottermore 睇先得啊？
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
不如呢支啦，真係好靚，要粉紅色先，頭拼。
Curious indeed.
intriguing.
唉，是撚蛋啊！唉，就咁啦吓，就咁啦吓，good good。有冇意見啊？大家有冇意見啊？
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Curious indeed.
Dragon. 唉，唔揀啦，就咁啦。
What do you think?
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
屌發福啊！喂，補下這件衫先啦，核突。
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
好啦，睇我支魔杖，哇，幾靚啊！呢支魔杖，喂，有嘢拎，有咩拎啊？喂，開咗冇嘢嘅，呃人㗎。嘢咧？嘢啊
Revelio.
喂，出邊有會飛緊嘅寶啊
Accio. Revelio.
飛嘅嗰本嘢咧，我屌你老味飛喺後邊。
Accio.
咩啊？呢個係咩啊？哇！剪樹嚇，就咁嘅咋
Revelio.
That frightens me as long as
lock。咁我要去邊啊？哇！你好彩我冇嚇親啊！ 我呢間嘢好唔掂啊，好唔掂當，唔使走。
Revelio.
睇地圖算啦。而家剪頭髮喎。妖，我都未去嗰個買嗰個咩 spell， 啊 fuck， 唔記得路添已經。
Revelio.
Thảo 快啲啦！
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Yes, Professor...
I don't see one.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neat. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Revelio.
Có con mau kìa.
Revelio.
Nhập video qua chest lên rồi.
Down that path.
Miss Peck
from Brood and Peck said
Lumos.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might...
Leviosa!
Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Huh, finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wait down eventually.
What was that?
Levioso. A taste of his own medicine. Lumos.
Nicely done. Fringo. Sendo.
Levioso.
Look out! Confringo.
Potato. Lumos.
Sendo. Confringo. That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. Ah, good as new.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Revelio.
You're most welcome to look at my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Leviosa.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins.
Goblins, werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves.
I already have the wormwood.
What about the shrivel? Bet you didn't have the porcupine quills. No,
The elixir. Yes, of course.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Revelio. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Accio. Revelio. Protego. Accio. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo!
Expulso!
Is that all you've got?
Accio. Lumos.
Protego! You're better than that!
Levioso!
Levioso. Levioso.
Protego!
Lumos.
Expulso!
Confringo!
Levioso.
Big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Actually, I might come back later.
Suit yourself. I'll be around when you're ready.
Next time you need a partner for crossed wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
That's all you've got?
Levioso. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Reparo. Protego. Accio. Reparo.
Give him what for.
Levioso. Levioso. Protego.
Levioso!
Accio.
Mine's the one.
Reparo.
Come on.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Protego. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Protego.
Lumos.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Lumos.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
There goes my wager.
Protego.
Lumos.
Accio.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio.
Protego. What for?
Reparo. Levioso. Protego.
Come on.
Lumos. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Luma. Protego. Don't throw away now. Levioso.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Accio! Accio! Nicely done! Leviosa! That's it! Leviosa! Accio! Good one! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I trust
Revelio.
Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work. Free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
The blaze is certainly pathetic, isn't it?
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Silent as a grave. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Can't you leave us to waft about in peace? Out of here with you!